What's going on, pool fans? Welcome back to James Plays Pool, and we have another video for you today. Before we get started with the pool, I just want to say thank you to everybody who said anything nice to me and everyone who's been watching the videos. It's really appreciated. A lot of people have said nice things when they saw me in the pool hall. So Jacob and Johnny and Jackson. Really appreciate all the kind comments. Also, I really want to say thank you to everybody who has agreed to appear in these videos. Could not be making them without your permission, so it is very much appreciated. So, given that, we're going to get started with tonight's game, and we're playing 9-ball. It's my usual Friday night league at Society. I'm not in this game. It's going to be John, who's on the left shooting the 9-ball, and Phil, who just lagged with the 7-ball. Great lag from Phil. So Phil will be breaking first. Phil is a C. John is a B. So Phil gets 2 games on the wire in this race to 6. Phil breaking from the left-hand side. Looks like he's come up dry, and I think John has a shot on the 1 in the top left. So these are the magic rack. As I've mentioned before, magic rack is allowed as long as both players agree. And clearly they both agreed. John, very good shot. I enjoy watching him play. I'll be able to see it here, but I really enjoy watching his cue action. A little bit of a Francisco Bustamante kind of cue action going. But needs to warm up a little bit. Obviously didn't make that one in the top left. So Phil, does this pass the 8 into the corner? I'm not sure it does. That's a even tighter gap. He's got 3 balls to go past. I don't think he goes. Oh, there's a gap to the pocket, but we'll find out. Safety shot, maybe. Nope, he's going to make it. Oh. Play the combination into the 3, but scratched. So John is going to have ball in hand. Is he going to shoot? So he's going to shoot the 1 in the top corner, go for a longer shot. Makes sense as a righty. Draws back a little bit. 2 in the same corner. Oh. A lot of English on that one. You see the ball still spinning. Not really quite meant to do that one. So that's off Phil in my 1 pocket game. He's a bit more experienced than 9-ball. It's nice to play safe. It's by containing safety. Obviously, John can see the game, see the ball, sorry, see the 2-ball. He could bank it, and if we're playing 1 pocket, and in the bottom right was his pocket, he almost certainly would bank it. Not sure there's much for banking it in there. He only has to shoot the 4 next, which he does because it's 9-ball. So I imagine a safety shot incoming, but let's see. Oh, he did go for the bank, left it hanging. So Phil now needs to play shape on the 4. I think he's about the 50-yard line there. Wasn't sure if he was going to try and kill the cue ball off the rail with top or inside spin. Going to play it outside and widen the angle to play for the 4. Okay, he's here now. Thinner cut than I think he'd like, and using the bridge, not easy. Tries to play safe. Again, it's containing safety. Not a huge amount of attacking options for John here. Oh, it's a good shot. So you might think of something I can't see. He could bank it either into the side or into the corner he's bridging over. I think there's probably more reward for doing that bank. The cue ball will be going off the long rail towards the 5. No. He went towards the side and played the cue ball off 2 or 3 rails. A little bit scrappy to start with. I'm sure once they both get in stroke, we'll see a few more balls being made. Fell again, going for safety. But couldn't quite execute it. He was trying to roll the cue ball up behind the black 8 ball. John stretching a bit there. I could have used the bridge or spent a little bit more time with that. Sort of poked it towards the corner and left Phil an opportunity. So play this, 2 rails, go across the table and back. Oh. Still not quite comfortable yet, ended up kicking that, and I think he's trying to cut it into the corner. John putting this blind, it's behind the 9. Nope. Bank. He was trying to go for the straight back bank. Ooh. Can't Phil see this? If he can, he could scratch. Ends up kicking at it. Good shot. And it's a nice roll, I think, behind the 6. So John, I think, is going to be kicking here, unless you can just see the edge. I don't think you can see the angle to make the ball in the corner. You'll see his action. Very nice smooth stroke. Lovely kick, and gets rewarded with a full ball hook behind the 6. So could go 1 rail, tick it, or he could get the jump cue out. Obviously stood right in front of the camera, so we can't see the table, but it was a busy night here at Society, not many places to stand. Recently when I've been at Cue Club, I've been trying to get the camera a little bit higher. My tripod goes to just over 6 feet, so I think it's quite tall enough. So I'll either get a new tripod and go higher, so you're not seeing people in front of the camera. So Phil's jumping this. And I think he scratched. Yeah. So it looks like it was a good jump. 6 is where it was. 5 was moving, but somehow the cue ball, I think, probably went in the side pocket. So oh, he hit the 5 and also scratched. Is they going for 4? I'm not sure what happened. But it's a nice smooth stroke. Balls are all here now for John. Didn't quite get the angle of the 5, sort of straightened up a little bit off the rail. Left him a long 6. Oh, no problem. Bumps the 7. Friendly bump. I think he was trying to miss that and play behind it, but it just works out. Looks like he's going to draw this back towards the centre of the table. 1 rail. Oh, let English take hold off the side rail. I really enjoy watching John play. I think it's the first time I've seen him play in a lovely smooth cueing action. Like I say, it reminds you a little bit of Bustamante. That was a nice run out. And John halves his deficit. It's now 2 racks to 1. And winner breaks, as always, here on Friday night team 9-ball nights. I think I mentioned we're at Society Billiards and Bar in Manhattan. 21st, in between 5th and Broadway, if you want to pop down and say hello to us. And John breaking more from the centre, a little softer. Can't want to scratch, see? Nope. So he made the 4 in the side pocket. And these balls are all out there. It's got a different breaking style to Phil, and the one I use, I always try and make the wing ball on the side and draw the cue ball off the side with a bit of spin to bring it back towards the top of the table. Oh, John rattled it in the jaws of the pocket. And he was on the 2, but what can Phil do now? So we can play this with follow, up off the top rail and back down. Needs to make sure he doesn't get behind the 5. Looks like he's avoided that as he scratched. He has. That was unlucky. But always a risk with that shot. Okay, John, ball in hand. Phil's not settled yet. I'm sure he'll get there. As you've seen him play a couple times before, you know he's a decent player. So, lovely long backstroke. Backswing on that stroke. Comes off the rail. So he's going to go 2 or 3 rails around the table here. 3 in the top right. Make sure he misses the 8, which he does nicely. And don't scratch. No, he's fine. Although he's left it a tricky shot on the bottom rail. I don't think the 5 passes the 8, but we'll see. Might have to play this in the side, in which case the cue ball is going to go up and down the table. So he's trying to do, but got it a little thick. So Phil, basically one good shot should get you out here. If you can get from the 5 to the 6. If you're straight, that's a draw. So he's playing low on the cue ball. Yeah, try to draw. But missed the shot. A bit snatchy there with the stroke. Really a bit of only pause to back on the end of the backswing. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about, but clearly I don't. You guys have seen me play. And Phil is a better player than me, as you've seen. So John with the bridge. Again, sorry about the camera angle. Not much I could do here at Society. Busy night, not a lot of room between the tables. So he'll be putting camera equipment, but plays it nicely. And he's just far enough off the side where I think he's got just enough of an angle. Should be able to stun down to the bottom rail for. Oh, I think it was the 7. I'm playing onto the 6. What do I know? So I think that was an attempted safety. But it has sold out the 6. So come off the top rail here. Trace of outside. If you can hit side rail just below the pocket slowly. Oh, okay, that works. A lot more outside and widens the angle a lot off the top rail. There's 2 rails back to the center. Okay, what are you doing here? So he's hitting low, so he's going to come 2 rails, I think. Yeah, that was his intention. Didn't quite make it. Might have been the side spin that caused him to miss that, which he needed to make the angle on the 8. I might have been tempted there to just run forwards off 1 rail. But again, oh, another beautiful shot with the spin. You saw the right English there, just completely deviate the natural angle. Lovely to watch. So, oh, he's overcut it. John. So Phil has an option here. You can cut it, send the cue ball back and forth across the table, or you can bank it. That I think is the option to take. Oh, not quite enough. Took come with 4.5-inch pockets at Society. They are diamond tables, so I'm sure you guys are all aware the diamond tables have a deeper shelf. But if you leave the 8 there, John is going to clear this up, and it looks like it's about to be tie game. 2-2. He makes his 9 ball, and he does, of course. So 2-2. John to break again. Breaking from closer to the side rail this time. His wing balls. Nope. Nothing down. I think Phil is hooked by the 9. It's not super difficult to hit, but he could push out. Yeah, I think he just pushed out there. Leaves John a tester. Bank it straight back. Difficult to get shape on the 2. If you come off the top rail and get towards the side rail. I think this safety shot was the right thing to do. Oh, unlucky just to hit the 6. Another testing shot here for Phil. No sense about the safe. Just leave behind. I wasn't quite what I had in mind, but it's going to work very well. Depends how close he's to 6. He might have taken this one rail off the long rail short out of the picture, but from the way he's aiming, I think he can hit it from one rail. If not, go 2 rails. Can't go off the top rail, the 3's in the way. The 8 looks like he's taking away the 2 rail. John's in a pickle here. Looks like he's going off the top rail. Yeah, it's always difficult to miss that 3. Very narrow path from the top rail past 3 to hit the 1. So that was a nice little safety from Phil. He's got a ball in hand. Is he going to try and do the same thing and go for 3 fouls? 3 foul rule is in effect all ball fouls. He's not playing a combination, is he? No, I think he's just going to. I think he's just going to roll up to this. It's 5-6. That needs to hit a rail though, Phil. Nope, no rail. Ball in hand to John. That would have been a nice safety if he'd hit the rail because he got the cue ball. Very good. So John, we need a good execution here to get shape on the 2. Plays that to perfection. Very difficult shot to get to that gap there. Oh, and he's overcut it. He's overcut it. So Phil. Right in the corner, I'm assuming, can roll forwards to avoid the scratch. Breaks open the 5-6. Doesn't manage to make the 2. Glancing at the camera in exasperation, I think. But he got a roll. Nothing much John can do here with this 2 ball. He's almost frozen to the cue ball. I'm trying to play it off, but I was kicking at it. Alright, Phil, take your time now. Not an easy shot, but one you can make. Let's see if we'll try and. Oh, let's try and stun this. I stun it with left English, and in the left English took the 2. Just so it looks like it overcut it. I think it was the English throwing it. So the long rail. Nice stroke again from John. It's a long bridge, so he gets a lovely smooth backswing. I have noticed he doesn't seem to take any practice strokes, so aim, pull back and shoot. Friendly bump on the 8. Long 4. Can you play a stop shot or? Yeah, well, just stuns across. Beautiful. And look at that long bridge, smooth stroke. Really enjoying watching John stroke here. Plays it nicely along the long rail and gets past the 9 for the 7. Yeah, I think John's finding his rhythm here. Just bad news to Phil because he's already lost the first 2 racks. If John finds a gear, good spell disaster. Nice shot of the rail, bumps the 9, plays it firm enough to knock the 9 out of the way. And just apply off the long rail back towards the center of the table and take the 9 in either his bottom 2 pockets. I place the bottom left as we're looking. Oh, he goes forwards. Don't scratch, don't scratch. Close. Little risky, but he's got away with it. And again, lovely smooth stroke. Phil's 2 rack advantage quickly gone. And now it's 3-2 to John. Breaking from the center this time, or close to the center. Makes the win ball, the 3. And he has a shot on the 1. Not breaking super hard, but you don't need to with a magic rack. Get a nice spread though. I'm making ball. Does that go? Oof, just. Any harder, I think that stays up. Like I say, the diamonds have the deep shelves, but away with it. It's going to draw this across the table to. Ooh, miscue. Must have been a miscue. Didn't hit a rail. Did you decel on that one? You tell me. Comment below. And while you're commenting, please like and subscribe and click the notification bell and share and all that good stuff. Okay, Phil. Okay, can I put it inside? Actually, I don't mind that. It's more margin for error playing in the side than playing in the corner. Okay, nice. Now, how straight are you on this 5? If you're straight, you've got options. You can draw back. Decisions just done. Yeah, Phil, not fully settled yet. Looks a bit uncomfortable to me. Nice stroke again from John. Those 2 rails. Gives himself 6 on the side. Just need to go forwards. Yeah, come off the long rail across the table. Another stun to the center of the table. It's off a straight 8. It's just off straight, should be able to draw down for the 9. Like that. Judged to perfection. Not easy, judging exactly how far to draw the ball. He's done well. And he shoots that one standing on one leg. That's how easy it is right now for John. 4-2. Again, breaking from close to the center. 1 tracking towards the side pocket. Looks like he made a ball, a wing ball, did he? Nope. Try. Yep, try. Nothing easy for Phil. you can make this one, but I think you play safe like that. I think he's taken the shot away from John, but I think I can definitely kick off the long rail. Could jump, but no. Just kick him. And does make contact. Thinner than I think he wanted. And has left Phil a long one. So just focus on this. You can stun over for the two in the same pocket. Oh, first fight inside. I'm struggling with side pockets at the minute, guys. Really don't like them. Sorry, I just didn't think about it. I assumed that one was going down to the corner. Probably my issue for being scared of the sides and not even thinking about it. Anyway, John's going to play off the top rail. John's going to shoot the side. Does he have any English on this? No. John's going to play that with left. And that's off his top rail. Widen the angle. Go past the 8. So, one rail kick. Could make this. If it makes it, then the cue ball is naturally going to go down table towards the 3. Oh, I think too much right on that one. Goes in the pocket anyway. Moves that 2 by a long way. I think it's a little unwanted right English. Now, run out is going to be difficult. Or only goes in his top right. I have to get very short side on that. And he's got the angle to do that, but it's risky. Does the 4-5 go? Don't know, it's not wired anyway. I'm going to play this left. Up to the 8. Well, he's played for the 4-5, so hopefully it goes. I need to throw it a little bit. Let's see. Difficult to. Oh, I made the 5. It's always going to be difficult to hold for the 4. But he does have a shot. Not an easy one, but got a shot. And don't really need to think too much about position. The 6 is dangly, goes pretty much anywhere. Plays that nicely. It's not going to scratch. Okay. Still seems to have warmed up a little bit. There's a top. Follow forward for the 7 in the corner. Oh, he's going for the side pocket again. He was not going for that safety. Raises his hand in apology. But I was nailed on to go in the corner pocket from that angle. You play that with top, you're going to play the cue ball towards the head spot, and then the run out is guaranteed pretty much. I hit the right line, but didn't hit it hard enough. Okay, Phil. 4 balls. Oh, what are you doing? No, you're right the first time. Need an angle to stun or draw towards that 7. Okay, we'll stun draw. Okay, should be fine. Use which pocket you're going to play this 8 in. We'll see. Choice of 6 pretty much. I think I stun off there. Right, just in the way. Does it keep going? Eesh. I think that's what I would have played, but need to hit it harder. And if I would have played the shot, it's probably the wrong one, so. he could be aggressive and try and bank it. He could try and play safe. So you miss the side pocket if your player containing safe. He's gone for the bank. I can understand that. Yeah, we've lost 4 on the spin. And you're hoping to run out that sequence of balls, but John's a good shot. Oof, slightly undercuts that. Can you hit that into the rail? I feel a similar shot, obviously further away from the rail. Hey Phil, what can you do here? Play, top spin. Up and down the table. Need to make it though. Okay, not terrible cue ball, but definitely makeable. Pretty sure it's not an intentional safety battle, but thin cut on the 8, and the cue ball is going to fly around the table, or up and down the table anyway, if he makes it. Could try and play safe behind the 9. Risky with only 2 balls left, but I think that's what he's tried to do. And judged nicely. Well played. Well, options here, you can swerve around, you can jump, you can kick 1 rail. Either of the side rails works here. Knowing me, I'd be tempted to swerve. So that's probably the wrong option. I think it's easier to hit with a swerve. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. Oh, no, he's jumping. Oh, clips the 9. Cue ball drops anyway. Okay, Phil. Comeback starts now. Ball in hand, 2 balls to play. Side pocket spin your nemesis a little bit, but you can just roll forwards towards the side rail. Roll forward a bit further than I wanted, but it shouldn't be an issue. Plays that one with authority. And it's now 4-3. Phil breaking again from the side. Plays a bit of follow, makes the 6 ball. You got more follow on that than he probably intended. I don't know. Phil, if you're watching, let me know. Do you break with follow on purpose? So I'm seeing my cue in the background for some reason. Oh, that looks like Phil's cue actually. Phil's break cue. I'm just doing a nice servicing job, but that's me in the background with a right blue glove. Okay. Long shot. Oh, plays safe. Catches the 2. Don't mind the idea. The make was tricky. Is he calling the 9? Huh? I'm sure I mentioned earlier. I didn't mention earlier. I've mentioned in other videos. You have to call the 9. Okay. Just playing safe. That's a little lucky. Don't think he intended to clip the 8 and hide behind the 2, but that's what's happened. 1 rail kick. Easy enough, I think. Oh, Phil moving the 9 out. Intentional foul. Didn't want the 9 dangling over the pocket in case he missed this 1. Make an easy combination. So at the time, I remember saying to my other teammate Naib, who is sat in the chair, we're discussing it now. I was thinking maybe you make the 9 so it gets respotted, because this 5-9 could be on now. Okay, so if you're John, I think you can just either slow roll this or stunt this bottom rail and this 5-9. Oh, have to make it though. Now, if you went for the intentional foul, I guess there's already one foul, so it doesn't play another foul. I kind of don't mind kicking the 5 away here. Certainly from 0 fouls, I'd be tempted by that. 8 is making things hard. If you play off the top rail, I've played a lot of right spin. Scratch definitely on, unless you hit the left-hand side of the 4 as we're looking. 2 rails also an option, but again, same issue. Can't go off the long rail directly. I just gotta try and make this. Going 2 rails. Maybe it's going 3 rails. Yeah, go 3 rails. Doesn't foul, does sell out the 4. Good hit. I guess at our level, we're only amateurs. Fills a 470 Fargo. Auto rating John is also around 470, 460, 470. I think he's a little better than that. Just from watching him play. Again, this is the first time I've really watched him play in any sort of detail. He's got very confident smooth stroke. Okay, he's gonna play the carom here, I think. 5-9. This is what I was worried about earlier when you played the intentional foul. Nice shot. So 5-3, zone breaker from the center, gets a little follow, does make the 2 ball. 1 ball gets kicked, don't hit that perfectly, too much follow on that, but ends up working out nicely. But yeah, going back to that last rack, still from the next table over, sending a cue ball flying. But yeah. Putting the 9 near the 5 always opens the combination. I guess the run out was easier if the 5 isn't tied up. But what's more likely? A couple of balls, then a pretty easy combo or carom, or running the entire table out. If you're an intentions foul, I think I make the 9, but let me know in the comments what you guys would do. Okay, Zone makes good contact, kicks the 3. John is on the hill. Should have mentioned that earlier. It was a very nice carom shot, by the way. Again, focusing too much on Phil's decision rather than John's good play. It's a tricky shot there. You need to get pretty good on the 4. Okay, you can see it. Well, Phil's been playing a lot of one pocket. You saw in the previous video. If you want to play an aggressive shot, you can bank this. But was it? Oh, you can see it to cut it. I thought the 5's in the way, but no, you can see it's to cut it. Be careful to get shape though. Left it hanging, but knocks the 6 in. A little fortunate. Rail first here? Yeah, rail first. Sends the cue ball up table. Puts the 5, pushes it in a slightly unfriendly position. So 4 balls left. John on the hill. Mistake now you think would be match over. Yeah, Phil's not sure what to do here. I think I'll play safe, try and bank that. Oh, aggressive. Got lucky. Nice roll for Phil. Someone will be kicking at this. I didn't mention earlier, guys, Phil is on my team. But I think if you've seen my previous videos, you know that. So I am rooting for Phil, although I actually like watching good pool, so I do appreciate when people are playing well and making good shots. And a kick from John. Makes good concepts and foul. Left Phil a shot, but not an easy one. And Phil not looked very comfortable the entire game. Yeah, overcut that one. I don't think that was spin there. I think he just overcut it. But gets another roll. Phil with more rolls than a baker's truck. So I'm just waiting for Aaron on the next table, who is our captain on Cloud 9 ball. Going into this game, we were 3-0 in the season, undefeated. Well, thanks to me, I lost my first game. I didn't actually get to record my match tonight, in our league anyway. I did record a game with Aaron, a money match, which I will be posting soon. Yeah, my opponent didn't want me to record the match, which is, again, totally fair enough. Nice kick from Phil. I think John can cut this. And if he does, 9 could be in play. Oh. Slightly overcuts it. Nothing easy for Phil. I think gotta play safe here. Send a 5 down table towards the bottom rail. Keep the cue ball, move to the right hand side of the table, so you can hide behind the 8. Is what I like. Don't leave the 5-9 combination, but what's he going for here? Yeah, I think he was playing what I said. So again, if I say it, almost definitely the wrong choice. So John has a shot here. He makes this 7s in the middle of the table. Goes in all 6 pockets. Hard not to get shape on the 7 if you make it the 5. As long as you don't scratch. I don't think he's going to scratch, so the place is stun, I think. Bumps to 7. It does go in the top right. Or the top left, but top right looks more likely. Oh, he's overcut it. He's overcut it. I think he knew as soon as he'd hit it. Stands up and glances away when he does that. Okay, Phil, you've got a reprieve. Bank looks pretty straight. But I think, if you miss this. Yeah, let's go for the bank. If you miss this, looks like it's game over. A little short. Keep rolling. Nope. Okay, 3 balls left on the table for the match. What can John do? I'll play 2 or 3 wheels here. No, just 1 wheel. Although, in this 8 in the corner, scratch definitely on, which I think he's just realised. past the pocket. That's risky. Let's run for the bank. Cross corner. Trying. Gets lucky with the leave. Yeah, spin on that cue ball. You saw off the second round that 8 completely flattened out. It's the spin on the cue ball. Okay, Phil. Now or never. So Phil's tall is about 6'4". But even Phil needs a bridge here. It's towards the 9. No, he's not. It's time to play safe. Containing safety, let's put it that way. Not easy, although the bank goes. I just missed the bank, so see how long that plays in his mind. Yep, long this time. Okay, Phil. You cut this with swap, you go 2 rails near to where you are now for the 9 in the same pocket. Yep, take his time. Focus on this. If you miss, probably game over. Goes to the bank and scratches. Yeah, Phil never really looked comfortable in this game. John, ball in hand. Not take nothing away from John, he's played really nicely. Again, really enjoy watching the way he plays, the long bridge and the smooth stroke. He likes moving the cue ball as well, which I always appreciate. Watching someone move the cue ball around the table nicely. Really like that. Makes a long 9. No difficulty. And that's going to be the game. So 6-3. John wins that one. Unlucky Phil. I say, never really looked comfortable. I think he appreciated that at the night we spoke after the game. But again, John played really nicely. So John, hope you enjoy watching it. And thank you everyone for watching the video. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Any suggestions on my commentary, if I called the wrong shots or anything like that. I appreciate any feedback. And once again, I appreciate everybody for watching and everyone for saying the nice comments when they see me around town. If you are in New York, give me a shout. I'm always at Society or New York Q Club. Can't miss me. So thanks everyone for watching. Like, share, leave a comment, all the good stuff. And I will catch you next time. Shoot well.